Brad Garrett now joins us live, ABC News crime and terrorism analyst Brad Garrett. And Brad, what do we know about what the terrorists in Brussels have been doing to spy on nuclear scientists or attempt to get a nuclear weapon?
That they found on one of the brothers' laptops, photographs, video, it's unclear, of a major nuclear scientist's house. Now, what would be the presumptions off that? Possibly kidnapping him at some point, maybe forcing him to go inside the plant. I don't know, because the reality, is you couldn't probably successfully attack one of these plants by and large. Could you do something from the inside out? Maybe, if you either had somebody with the expertise or you had the expertise.
It's one of those things, Brad. I don't think people can even imagine what terrorists could be able to do with a nuclear device.
Well, that's right. And the saving grace is that nuclear material is not easy to work with or to move or to even turn it into a bomb. At the end of the day, I think the biggest concern with terrorists is if they got a hold of nuclear material, maybe not so much turn it into a bomb, but put a regular bomb with it, which is called like a radiological bomb, and could contaminate a fairly large area depending on the size. So, there's that component. Yeah, we'd really be in trouble, obviously, if they were able to take over a plant and literally melt it down some way. But I don't think that's high on anybody's list. Possible, but not particularly likely.
So is the lone wolf person someone that we fear, or is it more the organized nation like a North Korea or an Iran?
Yeah. Well, as far as trying to infiltrate a plant, it's going to have to be a group. I just can't imagine, because one big potential flaw in the system is the people you hire. In Brussels, there's two apparently individuals that worked at one of the Belgian nuclear facilities that left and joined ISIS. And so it's like, how well are you vetting your employees? That could turn into a big issue if it's not addressed.
And quickly shifting topics here, Brad, this hijacking of this Egypt air flight earlier this week by a man who apparently wasn't a terrorist, what kind of red flags does that show to you?
Well, I think it really shows that you can bluff your way maybe into many things that you shouldn't be able to. He clearly went through, there's actually surveillance video of them physically patting him down at two different locations at the airport, as well as going through and his luggage going through. So, he didn't have a bomb. They didn't find a bomb, obviously. So to go aboard a plane and contend that you're doing or have X, obviously got this guy for them to divert to Cyprus. Could that happen here? I suppose. I'm not sure our tolerance level as passengers would have put up with it, as we've seen in situations where passengers have jumped in and just put somebody on the ground. So we'll see, but you can't stop people from bluffing their way into something.